Tonight on Newswire LA and Network.tv, The Voice Awards, live from Paramount Pictures in Hollywood, California. All of this and more right after the credits. Hi, and welcome to Newswire LA. I'm your host, Chin Thomasangsi. This week, we're taking a break from the usual hard news and politics we cover, and we're going to focus on the world of entertainment. Joining us this week will be Network.tv's Joy Paris. Many of you know Joy from all of the A-list events and red carpet events held throughout Hollywood. Well, she's bringing some of those reports to Newswire LA, and we're excited to have her. So without further ado, let's find out where Joy is this week. Welcome to this Newswire LA Network.tv presentation of the Voice Awards. We are coming to you from the grounds of Paramount Pictures in Hollywood, California. These awards are given out each year to people who are key activists in the area of mental health and substance abuse. Tonight, among others, they are honoring screenwriter and director David O. Russell, who brought us the movie Silver Linings Playbook in 2012. Let's go inside and find out more about what these awards are and what they mean. The Voice Awards is a national program that recognizes community, TV, and film industry leaders who raise awareness about mental and substance abuse disorders and promote recovery. This program is put on by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Administration, or SAMHSA. SAMHSA is a government agency. Let's go to the red carpet, and our first guest is Reverend Dr. Robert McKinley Gilmore Sr., who is one of tonight's honorees, and a man who's been through his own ordeal with drug addiction. And tell me what brings you out here tonight.
Well, I'm one of the Consumer Peer Award winners. It's a great opportunity for me after almost 40 years of being in recovery to talk about my story and also the challenge I've had over the last 25 years getting those, particularly within the African American community and church leadership, to be involved in this war. It's a spiritual war as well as a psychological war. To be honest with you, I started at the age of 13. At 16, I was shooting heroin. At the age of 19, in the United States Air Force, after seeing the carnage of war, I became involved with heroin addiction again. I became addicted, and then I almost committed suicide. And prior to that, I was probably one of the best medics that I ever had, but when the drugs hit me, then I was no good, so I tried to commit suicide, and that was a tremendous pain for me and my family, and I'd given up hope.
But what brought you around?
Well, I had two praying grandmothers. One was named Other Mama from East Texas, and the other was named Bobo from Galveston. And I told my mother, who had a bipolar disorder, that I needed her to tell me she loved me. And my mother wouldn't say she loved me. She said, Robert's in trouble. She would tell my grandmothers. My grandmothers went into prayer for me. So, and they were prayer warriors. They would pray for 2 and 3 days at a time. And so my grandmothers prayed me back here to America, 7,000 miles away from home. And I committed my life to the Lord. After that, it became a great journey. 5 academic degrees, a national certified counselor. I'm a soldier for the Lord now, but telling people there is recovery, there's hope. And this tells me that 40 years in recovery, it is real.
And tell me what it's like being here on this night, being recognized on this.
Well, this is a great, tremendous opportunity. I've had to suffer, I've lost some jobs, but I decided I was going to speak up. And also tonight is a great opportunity. I'm giving away 1 million books online. Yes, www.hopeafter.org. I'm trying to make sure we reach out to whoever needs a book. You can download the book free. And it's Hope After. This is a personal story. Not only that, it also helps you as an individual, a family member, at your church, your organization, your business, whatever we can do to help you. So this is a tremendous blessing from the SAMHSA organization as a whole. I'm glad to be here. I certainly do hope that people will download the book and realize this is a true story. And if you ever need some help, you can contact me.
Congratulations. Next up is Silver Linings Playbook producer George Parra, who's here to support honoree David O. Russell. I'm here with the producer of Silver Linings Playbook, one of the movies of that year which dealt with mental illness. Talk to me about what it meant for you to produce a movie like that and to be here tonight.
What it meant to me was the pleasure of working with David O. Russell and on the film itself, and it was a very personal picture for David, and assisting him in putting out his vision and writing such a beautiful script about mental illness and everything that comes with it in a family situation, which occurs in many families and across America and the world. So it was a pleasure and an honor, and I want to thank everybody for inviting me to this, and it's just a real honor.
What was it like pushing a movie like this through the Hollywood system? Because mental illness is not always a very glamorous storytelling device. Talk to me about any difficulties you might have run into sending this up through the chain.
Well, I think my hat's off to Harvey and Bob Weinstein for financing the picture and doing such a brilliant job in marketing it. But the Weinsteins always have their pulse on what's great and what's interesting and unique, and this is certainly that type of script and subject matter.
Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you. We'll see you throughout the evening.
Thanks.
Up next is popular MMA fighter Mia St. John. Her passion in this area of mental illness and its treatment is not just a cause, it's personal. And I am with Mia St. John here on the red carpet. How you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm great. I'm so happy to be here.
Good. And how does it feel to be honored tonight?
It feels great. I was saying last night how out of all my titles and everything I've won through boxing, this is probably the most exciting award I've ever had.
And talk about some of the things that bring you out here tonight.
Well, for one, the Mental Health in Schools Act that I'm working with Congresswoman Napolitano, and we've been going back and forth to Congress on this bill, and so we've worked very hard. Myself, Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. We worked very hard on this bill, and we're confident that one day this bill is going to pass. So that's my main cause is mental health. But I also, I believe in so many causes, especially for kids, not just mental health, but inequalities, that we see every day. We still see. I experienced this back in the 70s, with racism and discrimination and the inequalities in our school system, and we still see those same things today. And so that's what I try to focus on with my foundation, El Saber es Poder, which means knowledge is power, which is trying to help these kids overcome all these obstacles that they have to go through today.
And sadly, over the last day or week, we've seen where issues of mental illness have factored into major national events like the Navy Yard shooting.
Well, I keep telling this to Department of Mental Health and even to our politicians in D.C. that we're going to continue to see these shootings. Aurora, Arizona, Newtown, Virginia Tech, I could go on and on, even this past week, until we start focusing on mental health. Let's get away from these gun laws and focus on the real root of the problem, which is mental health. Our mental health sucks in this country, and I love this country. I was born in this country, but our mental health stinks. It was crappy years ago when I was a kid suffering from OCD, and it's crappy today with my son suffering from schizophrenia and so many other children like the ones that we see in these shootings. And people talk about the victims of these shootings, and yes, it's horrific, and I feel so sad for these families who have lost their loved ones. But let's think about the other victim as well, which is the shooter himself is a victim of mental illness that keeps getting ignored by our politicians, our people in mental health, in our government. It's just, it's ridiculous, and it's time for change. Otherwise, we're going to keep seeing this happen.
Well, keep that passion going and keep pushing, keep being a voice out there, and we'll see you throughout the evening. Thank you, Mia St. John. Have a good night. Tonight's award ceremony also honors writers and producers who incorporate dignified, respectful, and accurate portrayals of people with behavioral health challenges into film and television productions. Representing a production which has been recognized in this area is actor Pauley Perrette of CBS's Navy NCIS. Thank you for joining us for this glimpse of tonight's Voice Awards from Paramount Pictures. Newswire LA is not done yet. We're going to go to 2 Newswire LA Extras courtesy of Network.tv and Joy Paris. The first is going to take us back to the Arabella Beauty Studio opening. And we're here just north of Hollywood and Highland, and we're attending the opening of the Arabella Beauty Studio. The studio's opening on a high note tonight with the attendance of stars from TV and film, other small businesses, and politicians. But it was the small business that impressed us because they came out in fair numbers to support the opening of this one. What we didn't get to do last time was showcase some of those small businesses we met on the red carpet. We're going to take that opportunity right now and introduce you to some of the other businesses that came out to support Arabella.
Hi, how are you with Zenifi? Tell us about Zenifi.
It's an all-natural, stress-free beverage. Oh, has vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, magnesium. It's just a stress-relieving beverage.
And how many flavors does it come in?
We have 2 different flavors now. We have the lower-calorie version, which has 25 calories and only 3 grams of sugar, and we have the upper-calorie one, which is 50 calories and 13 grams of sugar.
And where is it placed so far in the market?
Gelson's Market, certain 7-Elevens, and around, just around between the U.S.
And it's been around for?
2 years.
2 years. And what's the response you've gotten so far?
We've gotten that it's a highly addictive drink, that people just, right after they've had like 2 or 3, they actually start craving it more and more. It's because of the serotonin and dopamine that it increases in your brain. When you get that kind of up feeling,
right,
you just can't stop getting that up all the time. Oh, because it's a natural high.
So tell us again the name of the product?
Zenifi.
Zenifi. I like that. Z-E-N. Well, thank you for speaking with us, Brandon.
No problem.
Have fun tonight.
You too.
Uh-huh. Hi, Brandi. How are you? Tell us about Be Sexy.
Well, I invented jewelry where you can attach and detach charms to your belly button piercing without removing the piercing. And I also invented a necklace attachment where you can attach your necklace to the charm and take it off very easily with a snap of a button. Just like that.
Oh, wow. That is very awesome.
My jewelry that I invented and patented. And so that's what I'm promoting today.
And how long have you been in business with Be Sexy?
I've been doing it for almost 2 years now. So just trying to get into the market here.
Awesome. And where can we find Be Sexy?
BeSexy.com. BSEXXI.com.
Now you're obviously looking to get it into bigger stores. What would be your dream store?
I would love to get it to Claire's Boutique, Charming Charlie's, and just all over the United States, hopefully.
Awesome. Good luck to you. Nice talking to you. All right. Rich Girl Newswire LA, and I'm standing here with
Nushin Adhami from Vivoderm Natural Skincare.
Tell us about Vivoderm.
Well, Vivoderm is a natural skincare line that was created over 45 years ago by my father, who's a holistic dermatologist. So the line was basically developed on herbal remedies and natural ingredients and all that stuff.
Can you tell us what kind of natural ingredients?
It's different products have different things in them, but we have an all herbal mask. It's over 25 different kinds of herbs. That's the actual herbs that are pulverized, and they come in a dry form, and you mix it with water or yogurt or toner or whatever you like. And it's basically the kind of herbs you eat to clean and heal your insides. We use it to put on our skin, and it does magical things to your skin. So it's just lots of different herbs and vitamins and enzymes and everything that you could possibly think that's good for you. And it's very healing and anti-aging, and I think it's an amazing line.
And what kind of different skin types are you able to work with and treat?
Actually, it's the good thing about this line is we service all different kinds of skin types and all ages. So it's good for reversing damage. It's good for preventative. It's good for maintaining and healing. So every skin type will benefit from this skincare line.
And where can we find Vivoderm?
Well, Vivoderm is being offered at this spa right now, and different locations, including Vivoderm.com, which is our online store.
Awesome. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Latricia Renee Price, celebrity host of Ambience Magazine.
Jonathan Fields, CEO and editor of Ambience Magazine.
Awesome. Tell us about Ambience Magazine.
Well, the CEO is right here, and he can tell you all about it.
She's so modest. But anyway, we're the hottest fashion, entertainment, comedy, and community service magazines in California. And just recently we signed contracts with Atlanta, so we're connecting Atlanta and Hollywood. So we call it Hollywood meets Atlanta. It's the Underground Railroad of Talent, going all the way to the East Coast.
And tell us where we can find Ambience.
You can find us on AmbienceMagazineInc.com. And you also can contact Ambience staff to Ambience Magazine Inc. at gmail.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with us tonight. Enjoy your evening.
All right, thank you.
And as we conclude this night of Newswire LA Extras, let's head back to downtown's Belasco Theater for our look at Cats for Cats and Catbaret. Welcome to tonight's Newswire LA Extra. And that would be on the red carpet at the Belasco Theater on downtown's Theater Row. The last time we were here, we covered Cats for Cats, which benefited the Kitty Bungalow Charm School for Cats. And now let's head out front of the Belasco Theater at 1050 Hill Street in downtown Los Angeles. Stationed on the red carpet is Newswire LA's entertainment editor, Joy Paris.
Hi, Nikki. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? You know, I got a little bun in the oven. That's all. Bun? Are you going to make sure the bun likes cats? Animals in general?
Yes. Well, I grew up, pretty much on a farm. I had lots of animals around me, and my husband's dad is a vet, so they grew up with tons of animals. So it's an animal-friendly household, but I had an affinity for cats since I was a little kid myself. I would, take any money that I would earn and go buy cats with it. Like, what kid goes and buys cats with the money they earn? I did. I've always loved them. Yeah.
This is a perfect venue to come out and support today.
I mean, what is better than a Catbaret? I have no idea what to expect, but I saw it, and I was like, I have to be there. Yeah.
You're gonna love it. Yeah. I saw a couple of the past shows, and they're pretty amazing.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, and also, just to come out and support the organization, Kitty Bungalow, is pretty fantastic. The service they provide, yeah.
So, now that you're here and you're seeing all this fun stuff, what do you will expect from tonight? What's your best part of looking forward to?
Just to laugh. I love song. I love music anyway, and it's